Lorine's dolls are having a Halloween party around. We're going to start over here on this side and see who is coming to the party. Over here, underneath the jack-o'-lantern lamppost, is Timmy and Tommy. They are Raggedy Ann and Andy. Don't they look cute? And then we have Louis here, a clown costume with a hat with a flower on top, and he's on roller skates. And with him is Fred. Fred's got a polka dot and striped costume with some fancy blue shoes and a fun black and pink cat in the hat. And then here is Ruby. She's a flower girl with Johnita as a bride. Isn't Johnita pretty? Take a close look at that pretty dress and her pretty veil. She's got a bouquet in her hand. And then here is Caesar. He's a cute little sailor boy. And Amelia here is a pretty princess in a pretty orange sparkly gown, a pretty crown. A lot of my girls like being either fairies or princesses. And then here we have Quincy. Quincy is a fireman. He's got his bucket to help put out fires. And by him in her pretty pink nightgown and her bunny slippers is Julina, and she has her Addie doll with her. And we have Fleta and Jacob. They are our pilgrims. Those pretty pilgrim costumes. And then here we have Diane as a pretty mermaid. She has a crown made out of shells and a shell necklace. And then here in the net around her are starfish and a crab and seahorses and sand dollars. Those are all real. And beside her is Nephi. Nephi is my peg-leg pirate. Patch on his eye, and a parrot on his shoulder, and a sword in his hand. Looks like fun. Here is Valerie. She is a nurse. The way nurses used to dress, in crisp white dress and white stockings and comfortable white shoes, and then a hat that signified what school they went to. And with her is Xander. Xander is a doctor. His stethoscope and his doctor's bag. And here is Monica. Monica is a pretty 50s girl with her sparkly orange felt circle skirt with leaves on it, and a yellow sweater, and then a neckband with purple pom-poms on it. Monica has an artificial leg. I made her one so that she can wear shoes. Wear these pretty orange and black saddle Oxfords and orange bobby socks. With her is Gabby. Gabby is a Halloween clown with his orange and pink and hat and his shirt with Halloween things on it and his black and orange gingham trousers that stick out a bunch. Oh, and pretty orange shoes. And here is Lucy. Lucy is a steampunk girl with a pretty red hat with feathers on top. Her goggles. Sparkly earrings. And then a leather corset with also has fun danglies on it. And danglies even on her skirt that she has picked up so you can see her slip, and pretty shoes. And beside her is Edward. Edward is a steamboat guy with gears on his top hat. And he has goggles and a fun bow tie. And he has some danglies and a watch fob on his vest. And look at this. It's a steampunk gun. Doesn't that look like fun? And then here is Willie. Willie is E.T. Can you see his heart light flashing? Yeah. And now we're going to go over to the other side and see who's coming from this side to the party. We have Vincent as a lion. And Patrick is a scarecrow. And Genevieve is Dorothy. See over here in her basket, she has Toto in her basket. He's hard to see. And Charlie is the Tin Man. They're my Wizard and Oz group. And then here is Naomi as a pretty red ballerina. She look pretty. But I didn't make that outfit. That's an American Girl one. And here is Enid as a 50s girl with her jeweled Jansen-like sweater and her pink belt circle skirt with a poodle on it. She has a mint green scarf around her neck and another around her ponytail. And she has on blue and white saddle-lock skirts and white bobby socks. And then here is Lamont. He is Harry Potter. And Anne is another one of my girls that likes to be a princess. She's a pretty pink princess with a pretty pink crown. And then there is Matt. We'll look at that from a different... This is Matt, the Marine. And he's with Gretchen. Gretchen is a pretty Queen of Hearts. Her dress is really pretty. Hearts all over it. And a pretty crown. And then here is Alice. Alice in Wonderland. She's pretty. That's Donella. And in front of her is Pearl. Pearl is the white rabbit with her pretty plaid vest and her watch, so she won't be late. And here is Nathan. Nathan is a wizard. Isn't that a pretty wand he has? His magic wand. And here is Winona. Winona is in a pretty blue gown. She's our pretty blue princess. And then here is Heber, of course. Heber, as always, is Superman. Doesn't he look neat? And he is with Sabrina. Sabrina is a pretty gold princess. Isn't that a pretty dress? And now we will go to those that are at the party. Here we have Owen and Midgie. They're a cowboy and cowgirl. Midgie is sitting on one of the hay bales eating her donut. And here is Lottie. She's being Anna from Frozen. Her pretty outfit. And back here in the corner we have David, who's a safari hunter. His gun and there's Ricky. Ricky's a leopard. Ricky's looks like he's got a donut he's enjoying. Then we have a group of fairies. We have Florence. Here is a lavender fairy. And Cassia is a gold fairy. And Hetty is a pretty blue fairy. And we have Howdy. He's trying his hand or mouth at bobbing for apples. That looked like fun. And here is Beckie. She's the hostess for this party. She's a pretty witch with a feathery black hat and a sparkly cape and a silver cummerbund on her black dress. And here is Vicki. She's a pretty pink fairy. She's pretty. And Nellie. Nellie is Little Red Riding Hood. She's pretty. And then here we have Andrew. He's my Scotsman. He brought his bagpipes so he can just making a pretty tune right now, but he brought his bagpipes to make some squeaky, scary noises too. And then back over here we have let's see who we got here. Oh, we've got Benji. Benji is a ghost. He's got a donut in his hand. And Randy is a skeleton. He's got some punch in his hand. And then last but not least, here is Ken, who is our minion. Isn't he cute? We'll look at some of the things at the party. They've got suckers and noisemakers, lots of cookies, some plates, paper plates, some donuts, carameled apples, some punch and a cauldron. All kinds of fun things. We'll back off a little bit. You see this pumpkins all lit up, jack-o'-lanterns. They're having a fun party. Are you going to go to a Halloween party? Oh, I forgot to show you the moon here shining on it.